Tom Collins of Master Book Builders. Thanks for being such an important part of Boss Academy.
Thank you for having me. This is the one thing in my week that is pretty much an immovable appointment on my calendar.
I love that. And I think the work that you and your company are doing is so important, helping people get their books published, helping them gain more exposure. You guys bring incredible insights to our community constantly. But I want to talk a little bit about what you do. What are the outcomes your clients get working with you?
Basically, the design of the books and then helping with the authors with the publishing platforms, primarily Amazon's KDP for print and ebooks and ACX for audiobook. On the design side, the outcome for the client really is that they become the creative director. They work directly with me. We explore all their options for page layout, fonts, margins, graphics inside the book, and they make the decisions and tell me what to do essentially. And the same goes for the cover. Um, and I think what sets us apart a bit from almost everybody else out there on the cover design side is that I actually read their book as part of the page layout process. So I bring that into the discussion, and the goal is to bring the what's inside the book out onto the cover.
So, what's the quick payoff for them right away? What are some of the things that they get working with you guys?
Uh, well, the immediate one is particularly working with Yvonne is that they get off the stuck and all the reasons that they haven't already published their book. And then they very quickly realize that the book is done. The writing part, they finally are done. And then followed up by that in a couple more months after they work with me, they get the exquisite feeling of holding the physical book in their hands when they take it out of the box. And there really are not very many experiences that I've ever had in life. I mean, it approaches having a child.
Yeah, that's amazing. And I know you're an experienced coach, former attorney, as some would say, a recovering attorney. But
Right.
in all seriousness, I know a lot goes into supporting your clients. I'm just curious, Tom, what drives you? What keeps you going? Ultimately, why are you doing what you do?
Yvonne and I mean, we keep coming back. We just, in a real general way, we just love books. We love reading them. We love writing them. We love hanging out with people who love books. I love just being among books. There are very few places I like more than a library or a bookstore. So I think that's the general response. And specifically for me, I get a vicarious version of that feeling of holding the book in your hand, even at the print proof stage when we're going through them with a really critical eye and digging out those last couple of mistakes or things we'd like to tweak and improve. But yeah, it's love of books.
Closing this out, Tom, give us a sense of what it's like when people work with you.
Well, it generally starts with a Zoom call with Yvonne where she talks people through finding out where they are in the process on their journey toward a book. And we recently this year added a manuscript assessment service, a paid service, where if people are at the manuscript stage, we can both of us will read the book. We provide a written assessment of the possibilities for the book, where it can go, and then we get on a 1 hour Zoom call with them to talk that through. And that so far has led to engagements with our full book projects. Those usually run 9 months to a year. They work with Yvonne, as I said, first as their book coach and developmental editor, and then they pass it off to me, and that covers the next few months. Talked a bit about what I do. one thing that we both do with our clients, and it runs through the whole program, is help them get to what we call a publishing business mindset. When somebody is publishing a book, and if they intend to sell it at all, they are starting a business. And we help them work toward a marketing plan throughout the process. Um, we provide them kind of handout guides that help them set up, if they don't have a company already, set up an entity to be the publisher, um, to buy a block of ISBN numbers for their books, help them with the copyright registration process. Yvonne has a lengthy list of book review programs and book award programs that they can apply for. So we work together with them throughout, but that's the process.
Tom Collins, thanks for being an important part of Boss Academy. You're such a great contributor. You've become a friend of mine, and I'm really grateful you're here. So,
Yeah, gratitude in all directions. Thank you.